Welcome to the Everyday Insight channel, where we discover unique and exciting facts from all over the world. Today, we're going to explore British history. So, prepare your for this short yet knowledge-filled journey. The history of Britain dates back to prehistoric times, with the arrival of Homo sapiens about 40,000 years ago. At that time, what is now known as Britain was still part of the mainland of Europe, before being separated into an island by the rise of the sea level. In the Iron Age, around 800 BC to 43 AD, Celtic tribes began to dominate the region. They brought in new cultures, languages, and technologies that later formed the basis of many aspects of modern English culture. Although we don't know much about them, archaeological relics like Stonehenge give us a glimpse of their lives. The Romans subsequently conquered England in 43 BC, under the leadership of Emperor Claudius. They established the provinces of Britannia and introduced new infrastructure such as highways, public baths, and cities like Londinium, now known as London. Roman rule lasted until the early 5th century, when they left England to defend other Roman territories from barbaric attacks. Middle Ages. After the Roman retreat in the 5th century, England was invaded by the Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings. The Anglo-Saxons formed small empires that often fought each other, until finally united by King Alfred the Great in the 9th century. In 1066, Britain experienced one of the most important events in its history, the Battle of Hastings. William the Conqueror of Normandy defeated King Harold II and became King of England. The Normandy administration brought major changes in the system of government, law, and architecture, including the construction of magnificent castles. War and conflict. Britain experienced many conflicts in the Middle Ages, including the Hundred Years' War with France that lasted from 1337 to 1453. Although Britain was initially successful in this war, they eventually lost almost all of their territory in France. Internal conflicts were not inferior, as was the War of the Roses between House of Lancaster and House of York in the 15th century. The war ended with the rise of the House of Tudor, beginning with King Henry VII. Revolution and Empire. In the 17th century, England experienced a civil war between King Charles I's supporters and Parliament. This war ended with the execution of Charles I and a short period of republic under Oliver Cromwell. However, the monarchy was restored in 1660 with Charles II as king. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 brought great change, ended the absolute power of the king and strengthened the parliament. In the 19th century, Britain became the largest empire in the world, with Queen Victoria ruling for almost 64 years. This era is known as the Victorian era, where Britain reached the peak of its success in industry, science, and culture. World War and modernization. In the 20th century, Britain played an important role in the Second World War. During World War I, England was part of the Allies and suffered great losses in both human and resource. World War II was also devastating, with London under massive bombing by Nazi Germany. Bringing Britain into the modern era. Today, England is part of the United Kingdom, a country with a rich culture and a long history. From the monarchy to the modern parliament, Britain remains the center of innovation, culture, and global influence. Landmarks such as Big Ben, the London Eye, and Buckingham Palace are symbols of British historical wealth and cultural heritage. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for other interesting content about world history. See you in the next video.